Okay, we're talking about filling that whole shape up with water. All right, so we have a formula. Okay, so I took a picture of your reference sheet, the one that you can use on the end of your test, but you have to know how to apply it and what the things stand for. So let me move. One might confuse you. Let's go over it. What do you think the capital B stands for? What do you think this B stands for? I think that that's tricky because you might just try to do, I don't know, whatever this radius is. And then what does the H stand for? Okay, will you circle this one? Because this one will get it right every time. Use this formula. And then let's write it out even more detailed. So the V is volume, so we've got capital V equals pi. Guys, what have we been using for pi? Let's do 3.14. This is where I don't want you to mess up. R to the second power, what does that mean when it says R to the second power? Izzy, thanks for raising your hand. Perfect. She said radius times radius. So don't forget to times that radius by itself, and then times by the height. Look at all those things we're multiplying. 1, 2, 3, 4 things we have to multiply. And then it's all just like a scavenger hunt. You have to find these things in the picture. All right, thanks for staying with me. Let's go to our first example and use this detail. Okay, here we go. Your picture, let's write out that formula again. Never hurts to practice it. So write your volume equals pi r squared h. Okay, let's start putting in our numbers. Again, guys, shout out, what do you put in for pi? Okay, so let's do 3.14 times, shout it out, what is the radius in the picture? Is it 2 or is it 5? All right, 2, so times it by the radius, times it by the radius again, because it's radius squared, and now times it by the height. Guys, shout out, what's the height? 5, there you go. Okay, grab your calculators, type it in, please. Okay, while you're typing calculator, so we've got 3.14 times 2 times 2 times 5. 3 times if you got the same. Oh, those clacks. Okay, 62.8. What though? Inches what? Good job. Inches cubed. Nicely done. Again, do not stress about memorizing the formula. And on tomorrow's quiz, it'll be there on the quiz for you, so you can just be like, oh yeah, this is the formula that I use. All right, here we go. So the first one, I'm gonna make sure. So it's going to be volume equals pi. I like to write times r times h. So don't forget to multiply that r by itself. Okay. Sydney, put you on the spot. What are we going to put in for pi? Thank you. All right, Tristan, put you on the spot. What are we putting in for the radius? Perfect. So times 10 times 10. And then Tevia, put you on the spot. What's the height on this one? Good job. Okay, good luck, guys. Take your time. Be very careful as you type it in on your calculators. While you're typing. All right, here we go. So 3.14 times 10 times 10 times 18. Ooh, I got a whole number. Did you guys get a whole number? 1,600 millimeters cubed. Just give me a thumbs up if you agree. Did you get the same thing? Oh, no, those thumbs. Okay, thank you so much. Does anybody want to come to the board for number 2? Do you want to come try this one out? Okay, so it would be
Can we change the color, please?
Yes. 3.14 times 4 times 4 times 12.9. I got 4.1. Guys, raise your hand if you got the same. Did you get the same? Okay.
Okay, so I didn't know. come back with a note, please.
Okay, so can you handle it? So number 4, do we have both missing pieces that we need? Yeah, so let's just apply it. So again, put in your formula. So this is going to be volume equals pi times radius times height. All right, Hannah, what are we plugging in for pi? Perfect. Okay, Haley, what are we plugging in for the radius on this one? 9.5. Times by 9.5 again, and then we'll times by the 2.2. Oh man. Grab your calculators, type it in. I'll do the same. Be careful as you type it in. So 3.14 times 9.5 times 9.5 times 2.2. Okay, now the directions say round to the nearest 10. So you see a 4 and a 4. Guys, what is that second 4 going to do to the first 4? Yeah, you're going to keep it. So it's going to be 6.4 yards cubed. Okay, raise your hand if you got the same. Did you get the same on that one? All right, point to the board. Point at number 5. Shake your fist at number 5. Something is up with number 5. Have you already figured it out? Taylor, tell us what's wrong with number 5 before we stick it into the formula. What do we need to do? Yes, we don't want diameter, we want radius. But it's actually really friendly because if you know diameter, you can find radius. Can you get a hand there? Can you walk me through it? How would you find the radius? Take things, raise your hand. Perfect. So do 6 divided by 2. Radius is good old 3 centimeters, right? Okay, now you can plug it into the formula. So we'll have volume equals pi times radius times height. So that'll be 3.14 times 3 times 3 times 11. All right, does anybody have that yet? 310.9, as he said, 310.9 centimeters cubed. Okay, guys, give Izzy an air high five if you agree with the same thing. Perfect, yeah? Okay, number 6. Have you seen number 6 yet? Please shake your fist at number 6. Yikes. Does anybody have a plan for this one? Where are you going to start? Taylor, you're rocking it today. What would you do? Okay, so he said change the 2/5 to a decimal. Move this over so you have more. Alright, so Taylor, 2/5 to a decimal. Said take 2. And Taylor, what'd you get? 0.4? Okay, so that diameter is really 3.4. Okay, is in our volume of cylinders formula. No, so what do we have to do with that still? There's lots of work on this one. So are we going to say the same thing, divide by 2? So take the 3.4, divide it by 2, and that'll give us the radius. You grab your calculators, type it in. 3.4 divided by 2. So keep going, what you get? Alright, 1.7. There we go. We need that. Taylor, did you do anything with this 1 and 1/4? Okay, Taylor said that he changed the 1 and 1/4 to 1.25. Alright, now we've got our missing pieces. We've got our height, we've got our radius. Let's take it into our formula. So we'll have volume equals 3.14 times the radius, which is 1.7, times the radius, times the height. Okay, go for it. Type it in. 11.3 meters cubed. Please raise your hand if you agree, Taylor. Did you get the same thing? Nicely done. All right, let's get ready for clickers. Actually, what I think I